Hi, today I'm a little miffed and just going to put it out there. A little bit of a review, having been using the Razer, Razer Ripsaw HD in tandem with the new PS5. So purchased the PS5 to do an upgrade. We had the money, so went for it, and found that the output streaming through Remote Play lacked a little bit of quality. So we decided to buy a capture card. Looked at the market, we were going for cheaper. So that's the first thing to mention. The Razer Ripsaw is very affordable, and I do believe will be a great pairing with a PS4, an Xbox 360, and a Nintendo Switch, which we do have those consoles. It's just a little bit unfortunate that the pairing with a PlayStation 5 isn't exactly what you'd expect. And, figured putting it out on the internet and allowing people to know these kind of things is generally considered to be the gentlemanly thing to do. So, just a little bit of a review. As you can see in this, we do have a little bit of around the edging. Now, I think it's because the PS5 is trying to output in 4K, and as disclosed, the Razer Ripsaw is the HD version that we bought. So, but you can see just around the edges of the lettering here that it's trying its hardest, but it's not really pulling through as you might expect. Now, the main reason for my grievance is actually the backdrop that you see behind us now. I spent an hour and a half, or no, sorry, 2 hours recording last night, and at about minute 40, it decided that video was something that was beyond its capacity. Now, a better recorder, a better editor would have had more backups. I don't know in absolute honesty whether this was something caused by the Razer Ripsaw HD, or whether it was an issue with OBS, or even an issue of OBS when I remuxed it, because I do go through stages with my recording. So I didn't live stream it, which I shall be moving towards doing, so I do have a further backup of the initial material. So, I can't say with 100% that it was the PlayStation 5's fault, or the Ripsaw's fault, or OBS's fault, or Streamlabs' fault. I just know that at some point it's led to me losing an hour and a half worth of footage, which is a little bit grating, as you can imagine. The other thing that I have noticed with the Ripsaw as well, I think it might be under the same lines of the previous statement, where you had the captions around the wording, if you remember back to those 3 minutes ago. Well, sometimes while recording, I've been doing Spider-Man, as you can see, yeah, and you get these glitches where it sort of throws all of its knowledge of understanding of capturing output out the window, and you get these horrible, I say horrible, just not what you want when you're trying to do a quality service, and yeah, just kind of puts it out. Now, while I'm playing through directly from the PS5 to the television, so these aren't occurring from the PS5 and are happening somewhere in the recording process. Don't know, as I said, fully whether that's Ripsaw. I have, well, using the PlayStation 5 in tandem with Remote Play, not experience these issues. So I think there's somewhere in that issue. Now, like I said, it's a decent price for the Ripsaw. It was approximately £80. And the PlayStation 5 is openly next generation console, and the 4K capture cards are approximately in the region of £200 to £300. So, I made a lot of savings on it. Still going to get a lot of use out of it. It's just a little bit gutting that I lost quite a lot of footage, and the editing process is having to get increased in order to cut out these slightly unsightly moments in recording that I wouldn't really expect from a capture card. So that's really my grievance. Like I said, I don't know where in the chain it lies. I don't really criticize Razer. It's more of a criticism of my setup, the efforts that I've put in to arrange the setup, the budget that I've had to make the setup as well. But it is something that I do think that any budget streamer would like to be aware of, just because, you know, whilst there are bonuses to be had through the Ripsaw, there is at least some minor grievances that occur. That's all I really wanted to say, just unleash that chip from my shoulder. So thank you very much for spending the time with me, for watching this. I hope if you are streaming or capturing that you've got a better setup than me, or at least more money than me, or you're at least more savvy with the technology than I am, and can overcome these somewhat irksome moments. But thank you very much for listening. Hope you have a marvelous time for the rest of the day. I shall see you soon. Ciao for now. Bye.